What's good, world? It's your boy Preezy, back with another edition of Creative Insights, where I share inspirational gems from various creators from all walks of life. Today, I'll be sharing 10 creative insights from legendary director Spike Lee to help inspire you to reach the peak of your creativity. Enjoy.
I had not chosen a major up to that point. So I chose a major, mass communications, which was, besides film, television, print journalism, and radio. And my film teacher, Professor Herb Eichelberger, who's still teaching today, he's the one that encouraged me to take all these Super 8 cartridges that I shot over the summer and give it a spine, make a story out of it, make it a documentary. I did that the whole summer, that whole semester, the whole fall semester. The film ended up being called Last Hustle in Brooklyn as a homage to Last Tango in Paris. Film found me. Notice what I said, film found me. I didn't say I found film. But what a lot of people don't know is I had the title before I had anything. I didn't know what the subject matter was going to be, but I knew the film would be called Do the Right Thing. What I like about the title is that everyone has their own interpretation of what is the right thing. Not only in the audience, but the characters in the film too. I would love to go to theaters all across the country and watch the film, sit in the back, hat down, and then stand out in the lobby and listen to the debates and the arguments and these exchanges. I mean, people, the ushers will be mad because people were not leaving and they had to bring in the next show. And that was really what we wanted to try to do with that film, to really spark discussion, exchange of ideas, debate about race. We're very happy with the response
to it. It's lighter than what you've done?
Yes, I think it's lighter, but I don't think it's a vast departure that some people said, you know, like all of a sudden this is a warm and gentler Spike Lee, like I never had those qualities, or those qualities were never in any of my other films. Yeah. I just felt that as far as my career goes and the types of films I want to make, that it was important to do something different and not duplicate what we did with Malcolm X or the other two films dealing with race.
Right. Jungle Fever,
and Do the Right Thing, you know, race stuff between black people, you know, school days. I just felt it was time to change the pace, and I think it just really shows, you know, the versatility that I have and the types of films I want to make. I don't always want to do a film that deals with, you know, the racial climate in this country. My favorite, just open up ideals and thoughts and stuff that the students might not have thought about, other avenues. But what I like most, I really try to, it's very thing hard to do, is to instill a work ethic. I really can't tolerate lazy students. And filmmaking is the wrong place to be lazy, shiftless, half-stepping. And you know, I get really mad when I have film some of my students, you know, aren't seeing 2 and 3 movies every week. I say, like, I have class, I don't have time to see movies. That's crazy. How are you gonna be a film student? We're not talking about theory or criticism, we're talking about being a filmmaker and you don't see films. I don't understand that.
But here's the thing though, and I'm joking. But if people, it's like that all the time, you know. There's some great albums that, you know, novels and stuff. People just missed it for whatever reason. Mm-hmm. They missed it when it came out, and so Bamboozle was definitely a film like that. 25th Hour, you know, that people, you know, slept in that. But when you're an artist, you write that novel, that play, that album, that film, it goes out in the universe, and that's, you know, that's it. So, but I'm doing what I wanted to, which was from the very beginning when I decided to be a filmmaker. I wanted to build a body of work, and that's what we've done with documentaries and, you know, a whole bunch of stuff. Because I never felt that, for me, whether you do commercials or short films, it's still storytelling. It's still storytelling.
I love music. My father's a great jazz musician, Bill Lee. Played with Bob Dylan, a whole bunch of people. Scored my films. And we just grew up in, not just me, my siblings and I grew up in where music was played all the time. So I've always loved music, and very early on I started to study how music could work with film, music and image. And that's something I pride myself on. Well, responsibility can mean many things. It can mean responsibility telling the truth. It could be responsibility as far as not trying to put stuff out there that's going to harm or endanger people. I think film is a very powerful medium. I think a lot of people understand the power of it, and sometimes be reckless with it, not knowing what it can do.
You gotta make films. People making feature films on their phones. You gotta make it and get it seen. Film festival right here, my man right here. But you cannot underestimate who sees your film. A whole bunch of people. They put their stuff up. I mean, these agencies and studios, they have people who the only job is to look at stuff on the internet, so that's definitely a way to get seen. But you all, at the same time, you got to develop your own voice. If you're doing something where you're just imitating something that's hot or trendy, they're looking for original voices. So I think at this stage, try to develop your voice. Denzel, it took a year. He took a year to prepare for this role. Did not take any other roles. Did not work. It took him a year. Because he knew that just dyeing your hair red or imitating your voice, that shit is surface. Surface. So Denzel took a year of preparation. Did not drink any more alcohol, no pork, learn how to read the Quran, pray in Arabic. He knew all this stuff was necessary. Just sound like somebody, looking like somebody, that ain't it. That's not enough. And anybody working on that film will tell you today, many years later, that many times we thought we were seeing the reincarnation of Malcolm when Denzel was doing his thing. The reason why, and thank you for the question, reason why the film feels urgent, because I was urgent. My co-writer, the actors, the crew. You feel the urgency because it was made with urgency. You feel the urgency because we worked hard so we could release the film on the 1-year anniversary of Charlottesville, which that's a quick turnaround because we didn't start shooting until September. So I think we were successful because you felt the urgency. And I'm not trying to be funny or flip, but this film, we weren't fucking around. We knew that this is we have an impact, and there's a great, there's a moment, not a great, but a moment in history where we could hold the mirror up and see where we are.